Think you know everything about your feline friend? Think again. Cats are full of surprises, and we're about to reveal 28 jaw-dropping facts that will leave you amazed. If your cat's in the mood, invite them to join, and let's dive into the fascinating and mysterious world of felines. So, let's get started with the first fun fact. Cats are essentially little tigers. When we use the term big cats to describe creatures like lions and leopards, it's not just a coincidence that we also think of our house cats. Over 10 million years ago, cats and tigers shared a common ancestor. Today, your domestic cat still carries an impressive 95% of its genetic makeup from these powerful predators. That's why your cat's behavior, whether it's scent marking, stalking, or pouncing, closely mirrors that of a tiger. Number 2. Their brains are very much like ours. Your cat might be scheming more than you realize. Cats think in ways surprisingly similar to us thanks to their brains, which are strikingly similar to ours. With comparable gray and white matter, shared brain regions, and even the ability to dream, it's clear that cats are not just lounging around. Yes, your cat dreams, likely about chasing mice or basking in a sunny spot. And much like us, they have both short-term and long-term memory, so don't be surprised if they remember the time you forgot to fill their food bowl. Number 3. The way cats age is complicated. When it comes to a cat's lifespan, it's a little more complex than the classic 1 dog year equals 7 human years rule. For cats, their first year is equivalent to about 15 human years, and their second year adds another 10 years. After that, each additional year equals roughly 7 human years, so by the time your cat hits their second birthday, they're already 25 in human years. At that age, they're already a savvy, clever companion. Number 4. Their vision is almost like a superpower. Cats are natural-born hunters, and their eyes play a huge role in their sharp skills. With a peripheral vision of 200 degrees, 20% better than ours, they can spot even the slightest movement in a flash. When it comes to accuracy, their hunting accuracy kicks in at around 20 feet, and their night vision is also very good. While we humans might trip over furniture in the dark just trying to find the light switch, cats can hunt with razor-sharp focus in total darkness. Number 5. But they are practically legally blind. While cats are excellent hunters, they're also farsighted. Anything right under their nose is a blur, thanks to close-up vision that's about 20/100ths on the human scale, which is at the borderline of legal blindness. That explains why your cat might hilariously miss the treat you've placed directly in front of them. Number 6. They have crazy control over their ears. While most humans struggle to wiggle their ears, cats have complete control over theirs. The cat's pinna, the triangular part of the ear that we can see, acts like a built-in radar dish and catcher's mitt rolled into one. This unique design helps cats capture sounds from every direction and funnel them directly into their sensitive ears. What's even more impressive, their ears can move independently of each other, swiveling a full 180 degrees. Thanks to 32 tiny muscles, cats can swivel their ears in all directions, making them sound detectives and experts at eavesdropping. Before we dive into the next fun fact, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting tips, tricks, and fascinating insights about your amazing feline friend. If you're enjoying the video, give it a thumbs up to help other cat lovers discover these awesome facts and join our growing community. Number 7. Their body is made for squeezing into tiny spaces. Ever notice how your cat can slip into the tiniest of spaces? That's because their collarbones aren't fixed to anything. This unique feature allows them to squeeze through any opening that's the size of their head or smaller. But it's not just about fitting through tight spots. They also love being tightly enclosed for the feeling of security. Number 8. They're clever mimics. You may have seen viral videos of cats barking or saying no or hello. Well, it's no act. Cats are clever mimics, using their skills to enhance their hunting. For example, they'll chirp or even imitate bird calls to lure prey closer. Just think about it. What other pet can mimic prey sounds to trap their dinner? Number 9. Their vocabulary consists of over 100 different sounds. You might think your cat is quiet, but wait until you hear how many sounds they actually make. From meows and purrs to growls and hisses. Cats have a staggering vocabulary of over 100 vocalizations. Each of these sounds serves a specific purpose, and they use them to communicate everything from a simple request for food to an alarm call. Number 10. Cats have distinct sounds for their owners. Speaking of cats making sounds, did you know that cats can develop a whole language just for communicating with their humans? It's not just random meowing. Each cat will have a series of sounds uniquely crafted for their owner, similar to how dogs respond to specific commands. If you talk to your cat, you're likely to hear more than a meow or two in return. Number 11. Your cat's heart beats nearly twice as fast as yours. With a heart rate ranging between 140 and 220 beats per minute, their pulse races, especially during stressful moments, like visits to the vet. If you're curious about your kitty's pulse, just gently place your hand over their left side behind the front leg. Count the beats in 15 seconds and multiply by 4. You'll know their heart rate per minute in no time. Number 12. They're not torturing that small creature. Ever watched your cat swat at a bug or small creature and wondered if they're being a little too rough? Well, rest easy. Your cat isn't being cruel. In fact, they're being extra cautious. Cats instinctively bat at these little creatures because they know that insects, reptiles, and rodents can bite or sting, and they're just making sure they don't get hurt. Number 13. Cats have 4 different types of hair. Did you know that your cat's coat is made up of 4 different types of hair? There's the soft undercoat known as down hair, the outer layer called guard hair, plus on hair, and of course, the famous vibrissa, your cat's whiskers. Each of these hairs has its own role in keeping your cat's fur looking sleek and protecting their skin. They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but you might just be able to do that with a feline. The colors of your cat's coat can give you insight into their personality. Cats with the calico and tortoiseshell patterns had higher levels of aggression toward humans. And in case you didn't know, an orange tabby with political ambitions once served as the mayor of Talkeetna, Alaska for 2 decades. And while he didn't wield any real governmental power, his approval ratings were high among locals and tourists alike. Now that's what we call catitude. Number 14. Cats have way fewer taste buds than humans. While humans have around 10,000, cats only have 470. Since they're obligate carnivores, their diet mainly consists of meat, and they don't need as many taste buds to taste a wide variety of foods. That's why their sense of taste is different from herbivores or omnivores, who need more taste buds to help them differentiate between safe and toxic plants. Number 15. They don't have a sweet tooth. While we humans have a major sweet tooth, cats, from house cats to tigers, can't taste sweetness at all. That's right, that's because they don't have the gene to taste sweets. So next time your cat eyes your dessert, just know they're not after the sugar. Number 16. They've got a thing for cantaloupe. Even though cats are strict meat eaters, many actually enjoy cantaloupe. Why? It turns out this fruit contains amino acids that are similar to those found in meat. So, to your cat, a juicy piece of cantaloupe might just smell like a tasty chunk of meat. Number 17. Most cats are lactose intolerant. Even though they'll lap milk up, most cats are actually lactose intolerant. Once they're weaned, their bodies can't process lactose properly. If you've ever seen your cat with an upset stomach after drinking milk, now you know why. Lactose can cause digestive distress, cramps, or even vomiting. Number 18. Cats probably hate music. You might think that with their incredible hearing, cats would enjoy our music, right? Well, it turns out they actually prefer music made just for them. Researchers at the University of Wisconsin found that cats respond much better to tunes that match their unique frequency range and communication tempos. In fact, composer David Tay's album Music for Cats has been shown to get a much better reaction from felines than the typical music we play. Who knew our cats had such refined tastes? Number 19. They walk so quietly. Does your cat ever sneak up behind you without you noticing? They're experts in silent movement. Cats are digitigrade, which means they walk on their tiptoes, allowing them to move with incredible speed and silence. This sneaky step is perfect for stalking prey, but it also works as a natural shock absorber when they leap from heights. You won't hear them coming, but they sure can hear you. Number 20. Cats have fewer toes on their back paws. Ever notice this about your kitty? While most cats have 5 toes on each of their front paws, their back paws typically only have 4. But here's the kicker. Just like people, some cats are born with extra toes. The cat with the most toes ever had an astonishing 28, and not just one, but 2 cats have been born with this rare trait. Number 21. They don't always land on their feet. Cats are famous for their impressive sense of balance, but the idea that they always land on their feet isn't entirely true. The secret to their near-perfect landings lies in their incredibly flexible backbones, allowing them to twist mid-air when falling. Plus, they spread their legs out like a parachute to help soften the landing. So, while they're not foolproof, they certainly have some impressive skills when it comes to sticking the landing. Number 22. They're basically everywhere. Did you know that cats almost rule the world? They're found on every continent, except for one. That's right, cats haven't quite made it to Antarctica. Interestingly, there are only 42 different pedigreed cat breeds. Compare that to dogs, which have 340 pedigreed breeds. Number 23. The Ragdoll is the most popular cat breed. According to the Cat Fanciers Association, the Ragdoll takes the top spot. With its luxurious fur, big blue eyes, and sweet laid-back nature, it's no wonder they're adored by so many cat lovers. The next 2 most popular breeds were the exotic and the British Shorthair, both of which have their own unique charm. Number 24. Their walking style is surprisingly unique. If you've ever watched your cat walk, you've probably noticed something different. Unlike most animals, cats walk by moving both their right feet first, followed by both their left feet. This sequence, known as lateral sequence gait, the pattern is so unique, camels and giraffes are the only other animals that walk this way. Number 25. Their feet are super sensitive. Cats have incredibly sensitive feet, and that's why they often flinch when you touch them. But there's a fascinating reason behind this. A cat's paw pads are soft, hairless, and packed with nerve endings, making them super responsive to temperature, pressure, and even vibrations from the ground. These sensitive pads help cats detect nearby prey and navigate their environment. Number 26. Your cat has a preferred paw. Your cat also has a dominant paw, just like humans are right or left-handed. Studies show that male cats tend to be left-pawed, while female cats are usually right-pawed. It's one of the little quirks that make our feline friends even more fascinating. So, next time your cat reaches for something, pay attention. They might just be showing off their paw preference. Number 27. Their paws and claws contain scent glands. Cats' claws do more than just scratch. They act as natural markers of territory. Between their paws and claws, cats have scent glands that help them leave their signature on the world. Whether it's scratching a tree or your favorite couch, your cat's claiming that spot as their own. They are leaving both a visual and scent marker that makes their ownership unmistakable to potential intruders. So, if they've been extra scratch happy lately, you can thank their territorial instincts. Number 28. Cats only sweat through their paw pads. Just like dogs, cats don't sweat the way humans do. Instead, they sweat through their paw pads. That's why you might notice damp paw prints if your cat is feeling stressed or overheated. It's their way of trying to cool down, though not as effective as human sweating. So, keep an eye on those paw pads. They could be trying to tell you something about how they're feeling. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and share it with fellow cat lovers so they can learn more about their furry friends. Don't forget to hit subscribe for more advice to keep your cat happy and content. Your feline companion deserves the best. See you in the next video.